Welcome back to News Watch 12 this morning. Turning now to Storm Watch 12 meteorologist Josh Colbert. And biggest concern this morning, aside from if I was out driving and I saw how bright that moon is, that would be my biggest concern, that I would be distracted while driving. But aside from that, weather-wise, what are we concerned about?
Well, definitely not the moon. We're concerned about the fog for sure. A very dense fog in Grants Pass, also in Medford this morning, where you're probably not able to see the moon as bright as you can see it in Wairika. But you're probably able to see it in Chiloquin, at least not from this viewpoint from the Clamoya Casino. Very cold conditions this morning on the east side. Temperatures are now down into the teens, 17 degrees this morning. And yes, we are seeing a lot of big fog this morning in the Umpqua Divide down into the Rogue Valley. So take things slow this morning out on the roadways as visibility will be reduced. And take a little bit of extra time this morning because your vehicle will be covered by a layer of ice because this is freezing fog, just because our temperatures are, well, they're below freezing. Well below freezing on the east side, like you just saw from our view in Chiloquin. And we are at 17 degrees this morning in Klamath Falls as well. 18 degrees in Lakeview. We are in the low to mid 20s there throughout Siskiyou County. Upper 20s throughout the Rogue Valley. 42 degrees this morning in Brookings. Along the coast, and we'll keep things along the coast, we have this hazardous seas warning in place as winds will come out of the north between 20 to 30 knots. Those gusts could get up to 35 knots. Seas will be anywhere between 9 to 13 feet, and those swells will be at 17 seconds. This hazardous seas warning, this goes until Saturday morning. Let's take things back to the Rogue Valley, your playground forecast. If you want to get outside and maybe enjoy some of the warmer weather, it was a little bit cooler than average yesterday. Not as much in the way of sunshine. Today, a little bit warmer, more sun, better playground conditions. We'll get into the upper 50s come time for the afternoon, and we will just have mostly sunny skies, very sunny skies on the east side today. Up in the Cascades, the same thing. We will have some breezy conditions today, not only along the coast, but also up in the Cascades as those winds could gust up to 25 miles per hour. But otherwise, a very pleasant day as we'll have just temperatures that are just a little bit above average, maybe flirting with 60 degrees in some locations of our west side valleys. We will get to 60 degrees there along the coast in Brookings. Now, overnight, it's going to be another cold night, not nearly as cold as what we're experiencing right now. Will only dip down into the 20s on the east side, right around freezing within the west side valleys. 43 degrees overnight in Brookings. And because we will have some clouds filtering in overnight, I don't think we're going to see as much in the way of fog, which is always definitely some good news. Here's your weekend forecast for the coast. Remember, we do have that hazardous seas warning that goes until 2 a.m. on Saturday, but that should expire come time for Saturday afternoon, then into Sunday. But the weather gets very active as we head into Sunday, as we do have a storm system that is poised to not only bring rain to the coast, but also maybe even some snow, of course, to the higher terrain, but also maybe even to the valleys as well, as those snow levels are looking interestingly low for Monday morning and going into Tuesday morning as well. So here's your 7-day forecast along the coast. Great conditions up until Sunday. That's when that storm system starts to wreak a little bit of havoc, but havoc is definitely what we need if havoc is in the form of a rainfall, because we definitely need it. Down in Siskiyou County, there's still a severe drought. We're going to get that drought update today. It's probably not going to look too good, but hey, at the very least, we have some rain chances to look forward to Monday going into Tuesday. Of course, the basin didn't see nearly the amount of rain that it needed to see on Monday, so maybe Monday and Tuesday we can see a little bit of retribution for that. Up in the mountains, getting plenty of chances of snow, but the million-dollar question will be how much. There's still more to be desired in terms of what the models are telling us right now, so we can't pinpoint that exactly. The same thing kind of goes for the Rogue Valley, but early indications are that this won't be a huge snow event, but it does look like our chances to see snow falling from the sky are increasing.
And just another week where we're seeing some big temperature changes as far as the Rogue Valley. Yeah,
definitely, especially if you kind of refer back to last week. We had temperatures up in the 70s. This week, a little bit more subtle in the 60s, but we're going to struggle to even make it out of the mid-40s come time for early next week. So really getting whiplash.
Yeah, yikes. A little bit cold, but
yes.
We'll take it. Thanks, Josh.
Of course.